that old man got the tractor beam out of commission, or this is going to be a real short trip. Okay, hit
it! Hey, everybody. What is going on?
What's up, guys?
Good evening.
Good evening. We are we're back again with another unboxing here. So, Chris, you got this in yesterday, correct?
I did. Yes.
We were gonna do this last night, but it just didn't work out, and so here we are. And it's MYC Zuckuss.
Yeah, Michael got it in this weekend, like Thursday or Friday, and sent it out to me. So, got a little quickly and gonna show it off.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. I was when it was first solicited, I was not thinking of getting it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized he's gonna do Forlom as well. So I just like both of them. Forlom and Zuckuss, they kind of go together. So
they're gonna
have them. Yeah, I would have regretted not having this if I'd have gotten the Forlom. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm excited.
We gotta, whenever Chris is staring off and not paying attention, we gotta draw a little bubble over his head with a studio scale model floating in it.
You
just got the bug, huh, Chris?
It's bad. Ask Jason. I drove past 3 gas stations today, and I had 2 miles left in my tank.
Oh my
because
God.
I'm thinking of things that I want to do for lighting up.
That's not good.
To get the lights done today, and I can't tell you how many times I'm talking to Jason, and I'm like, "Fuck! I went past my exit." So
it's not good.
No, it's bad.
It's not good.
There's only so much. I got a huge brain, but there's only so much I could fill it with.
You got a huge, all kinds of things, Chris.
Yes,
don't you? Everyone knows it.
It would be that.
No, that's cool. I'm actually excited to see this. I've seen some pictures of it. Not a lot of people. I haven't seen a lot of people get this, but at the same time, I've seen some of the final stuff, and it looks great. It looks really good.
It's just
some people get it in China, right away, because it's But other than that, nobody's really has it yet. I don't think.
I think it's going to get harder and harder to get these things fairly soon after they get released, because isn't he going to be sending them from China now? Or do we know what's happening with shipping with MYC?
I think they're coming right from the manufacturer, right? Yeah, they're not going to ship to him.
Except for there's a few remaining that he's going to ship himself, but after that, they're all going to go direct.
Mars Brood is one.
Yeah, both layers.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be a little bit of a wait, I think. So,
which one?
If it comes straight from the factory?
Yeah, you're talking.
It's going to be a while.
Unless you want to pay $400,
No way, dude.
No, I'll wait. Well,
DHL, dude. DHL. If you were hey, in the morning, in the morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, you were like, okay, I'm gonna pay for DHL. It'd be there at noon. I swear to God.
Yeah,
they are
lightning fast.
They are so fast.
You get tracking on a Monday afternoon. It's Tuesday morning.
It's crazy.
I've gotten stuff from Malaysia that came in 2 days.
It's amazing.
Dude, DHL is better than Prime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're on it.
So how do they get it right and everybody else gets it wrong?
I don't know. It's expensive.
It's very expensive.
They hire better people. UPS and FedEx, they just hire any old. Well, I shouldn't say that in case we have some workers.
Sean Solo says he can't wait for the probe, the MYC probe droid.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jason about this. I know he's probably going to paint it black.
Yeah.
But it technically is actually brown.
Brown. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's an interesting. We talked about this, Chris. It's an interesting thought of what should it be though? Because when you watch the movie, you think it's black, and so if you got a brown probe droid, you'd be like, "Why is this brown?" Or a lot of people would. I'm not saying.
Yeah, most people would look at it. What's that?
It's not like a. How do we explain it, Chris? So it's not like a true brown. It's more of
It's a dark gray.
Yeah, it's like a grayish brown.
It's like
definitely not black, but
it's
the
like
base color
after
is-
Taco Bell brown, like that kind of a brown.
The base color is like a dark gray, and
Yeah.
then it's overcoated with a brown,
Okay.
misted with a brown.
I'm just saying that I think it's probably better to go with how people perceive it.
Yes.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, you look at something and you're like, this ain't right, but it is right. Like, you know what I mean?
You have more people bitching that it should be black.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Even though it's not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may just paint it brown.
Well, yeah, you could add some washes to it, right?
Yep.
Bender was saying last year, one of the model makers said it was gray/black.
Yeah. No.
No.
Like I said, I could put up. I'm going to put up pictures. I'm going to put up pictures of the actual piece. I saved a couple yesterday.
Yeah.
And it is it's like I don't even know what color brown, but it is brown.
Everyone in the chat, we really appreciate everyone here hanging out. Hit us with any questions you have about what Chris is going to open or anything else. Just let us know. Do us a favor, subscribe if you haven't. Give us a like or a dislike. We really appreciate the help, and either one is great. And Chris, you want to start into it?
He's already digging in.
He's already going. Oh, there you, Chris. You going? You going for it?
Yeah, I got to take the top section off because the base is underneath.
All right, I'm going to mute you because it's going to be too loud. All right, go for it. We got a group therapy Friday.
Yeah, looking forward to that. A little bit more news this time.
Oh, good.
More than last. Well, it was last week because we did it on Monday.
Yeah,
but definitely seems like there's more news, more things to talk about. We were really scraping the bottom of the barrel last week.
Yeah,
Steve, 10 p.m. right?
Yeah.
Freaking Jason.
I'll be
late.
I'm actually considering pushing the time out permanently because you guys are always you have your busy schedules and whatnot, and it seems like later works better for you. So,
well, it screws me either way. So whatever.
Oh yeah, it doesn't help.
It doesn't help one way or another for me, but it doesn't matter if it helps them. That's great.
Yeah.
There we go.
20.
Number 20 of 70.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Killer.
Nice base.
Looking base.
Nice.
It looks shiny, but it's not. Like there's a carpet on there, and then it has like these.
That's
like,
cool.
Mechanical devices.
I like how the carpet thing goes over the base.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I like it, and it's got colors. Like it's a green patina on the carpet.
Yeah,
yeah, that's cool.
That's nice.
I'm always amazed at how big these bases actually are.
It doesn't look that big though. I mean, it's smaller than your Lazy Susan.
No, it's a little smaller. It's a little 12 inch, a little smaller than 12.
No,
inches.
you know what we were surprised about is that R5D4.
Yeah,
that was surprising. It's beautiful, but man, you don't expect it to be as big as it is.
Yeah, the base takes up the whole entire thing. It's like right to the edge of the R5D4. I like that. That's nice.
Sean Solo says, I bought my first RS helmet this week. Scout Trooper, and now waiting on busts to go on sale.
Nice.
Awesome.
I got a Scout and a tie coming from them.
When does RS stuff go on sale?
They don't put busts on sale.
Do they?
No, well, he means, you know how the busts are like not in stock?
Oh, you're talking, yeah.
He means like when they're readily available.
When they go back
just
up.
keep bugging Andrea, emailing her.
Yeah, don't say that. Don't say that. She's gonna get emails constantly from people. Jeez.
Yeah, we don't want that. Tell her Jason sent you.
No,
he's breaking in here with the sizes comments. I agree. It's probably Jason at the end of the day.
Did you see the last comment that German efficiency?
Yeah.
We are getting canceled.
Damn. CC's soaping for a Black Friday sale. They do have sales. I mean, they do have sales. The question is what goes up on sale. right?
Yeah.
That's the question, is what they're going to have. So,
there's like a dusting on the bottom down here.
Yeah, that looks cool.
At the
dude.
bottom of the cape. It's really thick. Like,
oh yeah, Chris, do that again.
Wrap your hands, both hands around that.
Man, you barely got both hands around it. Jeepers.
Guys, it's only 10,
Right.
10:40. We gotta.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
I'll tell you what. The thing that is killer about this piece, is the head.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
Is freaking phenomenal. Like,
Look
there's
at all the this
veins.
is gonna get out of control, dude. But look at those veins, dude.
And it doesn't show the colors as well. Like there's browns on top there that you can't really see very well.
Gosh,
But
that's so cool, dude.
The head is like, I mean, look how big it is.
Yeah,
Big as my hand.
it's a big head.
Big head. I love that. I love that.
It's a big bit. No, that's,
We need a
That's a huge
Regal
bit.
Robot Forlom and Zuckuss head.
Dude, that's so cool. By the way, I've never been a fan of this character at all.
Really?
No, I don't like.
Love me some bounty hunters.
Yeah, this is
But I
great.
love Forlom. I think Forlom looks freaking great. I think he just looks like he should be squashed. But that's cool.
All right, I don't know where to go next. I really don't. Like,
I was almost late to the party tonight, guys, because I'm deep diving into some studio skill as well.
Oh, what do you?
I'm building the Vader tie, the X1.
That's
But what I ended up doing was I saw Chris's Slave 1 in person. So
Hmm.
he showed me pictures frequently, right? You see the pictures, you see the detail, but when you see something in person, it's
Sure.
it's just like a collectible. It's seeing a picture of Salacious versus in person.
Yeah.
So I see the Slave in person. I'm seeing all these little details and like all these like small little nuances and things like that he did by hand. So what we were doing is when he was like in that obsessive mode, we were digging through reference shots and trying to find all these little things in the ILM reference shots and adding it to the actual studio scale.
Yeah.
So, so basically, when I started the Vader tie, I did the same thing. So instead of using the kit parts, I went and am in the process of and trying to get as many like Greeblies and found parts and original pieces as possible. But
Right.
I'm having a blast doing it.
Jay, I can send you some Lego pieces if you need parts.
Yeah.
You can just glue them on there.
Some Mega Blocks.
Jason, have you built models in the past?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the first time though I'm like deep diving in detail. Like I had to chase down like a 2.5 by 3 hex socket with like the rivets on the sides, like because that's the exact one that matched that one, and I had to like cut the the casted Greebly off and then drill it and screw it into the model. It's all that fun stuff, but I'm having a good time. It's looking great.
Cool.
these magnets are really strong.
Oh yeah,
They're really like popping in there.
that's awesome. That's good. Man, there is a lot of people. There's a lot of people waiting on RS stuff to come back around. It'll be interesting to see what they come back with.
Well, it's good that they don't overload themselves, you know, like.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's gonna be interesting to see when they come back with some stuff.
I love that, Chris. That looks so cool.
Dude, that's so cool looking. Like
I like that.
Actually, like,
Chains.
are they actual chains?
They're actual chains.
Dude, that's sick.
It is cool.
You even notice it's like on some of these statues, it's the weirdest little parts of it that get you excited or make you like, oh, I want that.
You know,
Well, dude,
I think this goes up higher, right?
It's got to, yeah. Dude, that's Salacious. That freaking block he's sitting on.
I know. You will like, hey, it's like a freebie.
It blew my mind, dude. Like, I think Salacious is unbelievable, but that block was.
I know
impressive.
you were even going to use it as a stoop, hang out on it, right?
Dude, I was about to be like sharks in the jets, just hanging out of freaking.
Crack a Mike's Hard Lemonade. Put on Felicia's little.
Just be like.
So real quick before we leave the RS conversation,
Yeah.
I spoke with Andrea by email today, and she said that they're really focusing on the Y-wing and Boba helmets.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
that's good, dude.
Yeah,
That's
is good.
great. They have to get rid of those things. They have to. I mean, I don't want them to rush through them necessarily, but they got to get through those things. That's such a big deal for them to knock those out.
Yeah.
That said, aren't they at some point trying to come back with boba helmets? Isn't that like a thing?
I don't know. I don't know if they're ever going to.
Well, there's been a couple times people have said that they may come back out with it, but I'd be surprised.
I think people are hoping that they'll come back out with it, and I think I seem to remember Rob saying it on one of our shows that eventually, but
I think he said he might. Yeah, I think he said he might make a handful more, but at best, I know they weren't gonna go heavy into it.
It's dude, 40 hours of paint work. I mean, who knows at this point? Maybe they've gotten more efficient with it to where it's like 35 hours or something like that. But it's still ridiculous, right? I mean, that's just so much work for one helmet. So like, yeah, I could see them being like, dude, I just don't know if we can do this.
But it's also one of their priciest. I mean, it's the one thing that doesn't come with the bust or any. It's just the helmet. You're talking what after conversion tax, like shipping, it's like $1,600, right?
Jason, it's also the one we hear about from everybody that they want. That everybody wants this thing to come back, and so I don't know how they're gonna do it.
Have you guys ever seen one of them for sale, like on the secondary market?
No, I've seen a couple of the machine craft, the MCR ones that people paint, and I've seen some really nice paint jobs, but and I mean, they sort of come from the same lineage, but they're just way.
They don't have a lot done though, guys. Do they? They don't have a lot of them done.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really cool, dude.
Nice, I like that. That'd be cool.
I've seen somebody do a found part one of this. Yeah. Very different.
Let's get the same. Look at the parties. What's it called? I don't know. That gun's got so many random parts. The part that he's holding with the trigger, it's almost the same base as the Jawa gun. It looks like they cut up the same rifle.
How does that Salacious look?
Nice. Like there's nothing.
Chris,
it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Regal Robot get some competition or what?
would you say, Chris? Would you say that?
But...
Would you say that the Salacious is the weakest part of the statue?
Not really. It's not. I mean, it's pretty much like one color and some washes, like, and the eyes are colored and the beak is colored, but the hair around the neck is in a different color.
Okay.
I'll show it up close.
Hold on, yeah.
Can't reach. Please.
It is cool that he's. It's cool.
It's cool that he's in there.
Yeah.
The only thing that would have been better is if he was on like a skill, like a, what do they call that? Where they cook him.
Oh yeah.
The shish kebab.
Well, what I like about seeing Salacious more often, like even with the statue or in Mando, as a kid, you don't have the understanding of, Salacious to me at that particular time watching Return of the Jedi as a child, he was a one-off. I just thought he was Salacious. But to know that he's a species is, pretty cool. The fact that they're eating them and cooking them and eating them like chicken,
I'd eat them.
Would you?
Yeah, if they cook it, sure.
That Chick-fil-A, that Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's Salacious. Salacious crumb.
That was a dad joke. How come nobody's giving him shit?
No, yeah, well, you did because you know dad jokes.
You know when you see it.
I love it. Like a rotisserie crumb. I love it, dude.
How was that? You guys like that picture of Efontman and Salacious? It's too bad he couldn't. It's too bad he couldn't put like the music. I was gonna put "Let Me Tell You About My Best Friend."
Dude, it shows you how big that freaking Efontman.
Oh, huge!
Is there an Efontman maquette? You know that big lineup of maquettes that we've seen.
There's I think there's a head, Steve. It's like the neck up.
Just the neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I know some part of him does exist.
Oh damn, Chris! What do you think about this, Chris? Because I know you eat at Arby's every now and then.
I like Arby's.
I know you do.
I do.
I don't know why people shit on Arby's. I think it's good too.
I like it.
Dude, when I talk to Chris, every now and then I'll hear Chris be going through a freaking drive-through, and he's like, "I'll take one meat slab on the bun thing, like whatever it is that they have."
Ah man, French dip and curly fries, fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, their curly fries used to be better, but they're not horrible.
The best was that Chris. Remember that time going through a drive-through? How you doing?
That was at
how you doing?
That was at Red Robin. Yeah, I go into Red Robin, and he's on the phone and the speakerphone. He's like, "How you doing?" He's flirting with a girl from.
No, because she came out all giggly and cute, and you know.
Yeah, she is cute.
James says, to this day, I confuse Forlom and Zuckuss thanks to the mistake of the OG Kenner figures having accidentally swapped names.
The way to be able to easily tell them apart is Forlom. Okay, so Forlom is like a droid designation. That's what it's supposed to be, but the Kenner days they reversed it by accident.
Yeah.
So
I always associate as you said, the droid name.
Yeah.
And so I associate it with the droid.
Dude, that's so cool. It's hanging down like that, man.
I know, it's like dangling.
Is it pretty sturdy?
Like they're like a creamy white color. I like that.
They're like pinkish. It is sturdy. Yeah, it's sturdy. It's not going anywhere. I just got to figure out how to get these tentacle things in here. I don't even know. I don't know. I might have to pull up a picture and see how. Oh, that one.
Hey!
Careful.
It's all right. I think this piece is like not breakable.
No, we should start doing. We do the statue unboxings. Is have a measuring tape with us just to get an idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We don't do anything right.
We don't. No, we're lucky we even make it onto the screen, huh?
It's so true.
42
people wasting their night watching us open up a stupid statue.
It was a little complicated.
This thing's fantastic, though, dude. I really like the look of that thing.
It's really nice.
That's really cool.
MYC gets me every time.
You know, I wasn't
trying not to buy stuff.
I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be hanging by chains. I don't know what I've seen the pictures of it. I just didn't think about how they're
really cool.
Chains. It's really cool.
It's nice. I like it.
Hey, dude, how's the texture on the actual coat?
Yeah, I was curious about that.
It's a little shiny. It's a little bit of a gloss to it. I kind of wish it was a more of a matte finish.
Does it have texture to it though?
It definitely has texture. You can see, like if you go full screen, you could it looks like leather. What's so funny?
Just the comments, man. It's just like romper room in head tonight.
You know, I really like it.
That's a sweet piece, Chris.
This shakes because I'm turning it, but it doesn't. It wouldn't shake if I wasn't turning around.
The peg's not loose, is it?
No, it's just
if Steve had it, would be loose. He'd be
These are a little heavy, so it like when you move it around, it does like shake around, but it's not loose. And I think this piece goes in here. I'm not 100% sure, but it like goes in a magnet there. I like it.
White Castle. We get somebody from New York or Jersey.
Michael with his fantastic base is really, really good bases on the statues.
I don't know why, but every time I see what's so funny?
The comments.
I gotta see these.
It's getting old, man. It's getting old.
Yeah, but it's getting old, Jason, but you still love it. You love it.
It's fun.
Like,
I don't know why, but every time I see
Warren says White Castle was the worst
of MYC pieces, I kind of like think they're smaller than they are, and when I get them, they're a lot bigger. I don't know why I don't know why that messes me up sometimes. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm waiting for Forlom to come to pair up with it. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it yet.
Yeah, that's cool though, dude. Yeah, what's the deal with space, Chris? Where are you Like, what are you doing with space on these
don't
statues?
know yet. I don't know. I may. I don't know. I might sell my Slave Leia. I don't know. That's the face is kind of beat on it, and I don't know. I gotta start putting things closer together. I think I have a whole bottom shelf, but I don't want to put stuff on the bottom because I don't know. That means it's like in toy limbo,
Yeah.
But the back of this thing is really cool. Look at the back of the pack. Man, I hate turning it because it spins. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, the back.
Yeah.
The back. Oh yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I'm
head
worried
is-
about those chains breaking.
No, definitely not. Not the chains. I would worry about this leaning a little bit, but whatever.
Over time.
Yeah, over time.
That could lean over time, and it would still look good though.
Yeah, it would.
It would,
But
yeah.
these-
It's funny. It would add to the aesthetic. You're right.
These are heavy. Oh, one of the chains came off. I gotta fix that.
Okay.
It just came off the loop.
Is this your neighbor, Chris? He's saying
That
he
is
needs
my
to build
neighbor.
more- he needs to build more platforms. Matt's saying you need to build more platforms in your basement.
I need to get rid of some kids. That's what I need to do.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah.
Boot that kid out of your basement. Get a freaking another.
He is out.
Is he out completely?
No, he's not out completely. He's at college.
Oh.
He's coming back.
Oh,
But
There would be more room if the Marvel was removed.
Yeah.
So much more room.
not so much. It's only 4 shelves, 5 feet wide.
Chris, you could have one Marvel piece, and to Matt, it would be too much.
Yeah,
That's true.
no,
Matt's
I
like, he's
my
got to
Marvel
get
stuff.
rid of that Hulk. Yeah, it's got to go. It's destroying the collection.
I think anything Marvel is, at least in Chris's collection, is just wasting room.
Nah, I like it. I like it a lot. Actually, right now my basement is completely torn apart because my kids brought a whole bunch of stuff from their mother's house, so it's just piled up in my basement for now. The cage is like a PVC.
Okay.
I think it's
pretty
PVC.
sturdy.
Yeah, I mean,
Can he come out of the cage, Chris?
no,
He's in there.
no, he can't. He's in
Know
there.
what I found interesting? So they have Salacious paired up with another statue coming out soon, and I thought they would have just for convenience and time and whatnot, cast the same one, but the other one has more of like a cacking, hat, like his mouth's open and he's in a different pose. That's interesting.
Chris, Matt's saying you need to expand the collection throughout your house. You know what I think you need to do? I think you need to broker a deal with Matt and actually expand your collection into his basement, and then build a tunnel. And make
we
and
talked about making a archway over. There's one of our neighbors is living between us. He's not my next door. He's the second one.
Okay.
And we were gonna build a bridge to go over top between the two houses.
Build a tunnel underneath the whole thing.
Yeah, that's
So it was
And
like
then-
2 7-year-olds, like, we gotta build a bridge.
Yeah.
They're at night with flashlights out the window communicating.
Exactly, dude. You should get
That's
Stranger Things like walkie talkies.
Well,
That would be sick.
we may get sick of talking to each other because he's actually might be starting a job with my company.
Oh,
so
cool.
yeah, so he has an interview this weekend, and
He's gonna be electrifying things.
yeah, hopefully not.
Okay.
But yeah, he might be joining me. So
Ben says, "I've fortunately never been poor or hungry enough to eat a Taco Bell."
Now that makes me feel some kind of way because I used to smash Taco Bell.
Oh, I still love Taco Bell. I don't eat
Taco
it
Bell's good.
at hardly
hit
at
it up
all,
with-
but
I'll hit it up
every
with-
now and then,
I'll hit it up at like 2 a.m. Desperate times, desperate.
dude. Every now and then, if I feel like crushing Taco Bell and I know like I'm gonna be around a bathroom, I'm tearing it up, dude.
Taco Bell's like the DC of fast foods.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's
It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough.
We're sideboard. Yeah. And then you get the Snyder cut, which is like the old Taco Bell that are just greasy and slimy.
Yeah.
Uh,
CC says
And then
this group will make you poor. That's probably true.
The gray Snyder cut is the Philadelphia Taco Bells.
Yeah.
Robin says she was poor enough. Well, I guess not anymore, right, Robin? That's good. It's so funny.
I wasn't poor, and I still tore up Taco Bell, man.
Robin, I want to know what you and Benjamin like. Are you when you guys chat at the same time? Are you chatting on like different computers, different like phones? Like, how's this?
I love that they're like doing their own thing.
Oh,
but
it's fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
I'd be terrified if my wife knew what I spent on stuff personally, but like,
Well,
good for you, man.
It's ironic because that's the woman. That's the kind of woman you want to marry.
Yeah,
but at the
yeah,
same
sure.
time, it's, you know.
Yeah.
I never understood what this thing was. So he's got this like canister hanging from his the one side of his mouth.
It's supposed to like help him breathe, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But
I kind of view it as the same purpose as the Tuscan Raiders canister.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just helping him
Breathe.
process the air and breathe, right? Yeah.
yeah, it's cool as shit though.
Yeah.
You know what?
They're
You know what's
making
really
dinner
cool
on the phones. That's funny.
is the eyes of the actual prop. Inside of them is just bubble wrap.
Yeah, remember we figured that out?
Mhm. Yeah, these are pink, and it's a little weighted. It's yeah. I have to secure that a little bit. Yeah, I'm happy with it. It's cool.
I can't handle this much. Everyone's going off on different restaurants now, like saying new, freaking White Castle's trash or good or.
You can always tell where
White
somebody's
Castle is
from
trash.
based on their favorite restaurant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Like White Castle, those people are from Jersey or from New York. If it's like In-N-Out, they're from Cali.
Yeah, it's true, sure.
You
You guys ever eat White Castle? I tried it once, and I was like, I spit it out. It was that
Yeah,
bad.
but it's like it's like what you grew what you grow up with. Like
Yeah,
some people really like Culver's. I don't know if you've been to Culver's. They make like these like
no.
butter
Oh
burger
yeah,
things.
they have them out here.
Steak and Shake. My dad loves Steak and Shake because his dad used to take him to Steak and Shake.
Matt. So Cece told me, sent me an article. They're opening up a crack shack here in Denver.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
fortunately it's on the other end of Denver, so it's a good 45-minute drive for me.
Well, you can go every now and then.
Hey,
Yeah.
This
Three
is the place.
states.
Right,
Smash
this
'em.
is the Crack Shack was the place where we ate, and Steve smashed 2 shakes, like decent sized shakes. Like
Yeah.
I was surprised he didn't get diabetes from it, but like at the
They
same
were
time,
big.
They were
big.
It's also the
they were
place
very
where
good.
We
They're really
always
good.
joke about how like Matt likes spending my money. We don't mean that in a literal sense. It just means that like he's always hyping me on to something. I'm like, oh, I got to get that. So that's what I mean by that. But this time, Matt literally spent my money. He was like, hey, shakes on everybody. Take shakes.
Jeez.
Then I came back and I was like,
Here's his
I had
credit
already
card. Grab
ordered-
his credit card.
Yeah, I had already ordered dinner, and he grabs my card, and I'm like, wait, $65 on what?
Yeah,
How many?
what happened, dude? Those shakes aren't cheap either, man.
Yeah, but I had those shakes after I had my meal and after I also had a drink as well. So that tells you what sort of crack they were.
Well, the funny
Those
thing is
straws?
like, it wasn't even that you were still hungry. It was just that it was so good, right? Because I remember you saying like, you're like, I'm so full, but this is so delicious.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was. Yeah,
The straws were the size of garden hoses to suck those milkshakes up.
Yeah, I don't remember them having any issue.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
them
They
being
were
fine.
big.
Hmm.
No, I never even heard of that place.
That's a name and a half, isn't it? Karopolis tomato pie.
Karopolis.
Yeah, there's nothing like that near me.
Karopolis.
Where are you at, Brian? I'm in Kutztown.
I can't imagine being like, "Hey, grab the kids. Let's go to Karopolis."
Hey,
Yeah.
Karopolis margarita. That's Perota with hot honey.
That's so funny.
White
she's
Castle
original
should
from
stay in Jersey. Hey, if the Beastie Boys co-sign White Castle, it's got to be good, right?
Yeah,
No,
It's-
White Castle's a
trash.
favorite.
everyone's got
Well,
their things.
I love White Castle. 2 o'clock
Really?
in the morning.
I grew up on
Everyone's-
39-cent hamburger stand. That's where I
Doesn't
grew
White
up.
Castle do a lot of onions on their
Yeah.
burgers? Isn't
Good
that their
amount. Good
thing?
amount.
Yeah, that's why I've
Go
never
to White Castle. Get a half dozen burgers and a large fries, and you are set.
Half dozen burgers. What?
Oh yeah. They're small burgers.
They're super tiny.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
they're like
like
sliders.
Oh, you legit. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you get them, you put them all in a cup, you blend it, and then he's got his
God.
milkshakes. He's got a shake.
Yeah, sounds great.
What is this? Wow, the MYC probe droid will be amazing. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
looks
it will
really
be.
good, really good. I'm sure we'll talk about that on Friday.
What kind of price do you think that's gonna bring?
Gonna be?
Yeah,
I mean, it's gonna be pretty big, isn't it?
yeah, it's gonna be.
He said, so
gonna be
there
like-
was some discussion with it because the Atticus one I think is 1/5, right? So he's doing true 1/4, so it's gonna be a decent size.
It's gonna be big, dude.
Because look at the 1/6 one, right, from Sideshow. On the base stands about 16, 17 inches.
Yeah, about
roughly?
16
Yeah.
inches probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That
That might be a
That's gonna
full
be-
2 feet.
Hopefully, it's a Hoth base.
Well, if it's quarter scale and it's 8 foot high, it's gonna be 2 feet.
It's getting hot in here.
damn 2 feet, really?
2 feet, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's gonna look really. Oh, it's gonna look so good, dude.
I mean, more
It's
than
gonna-
2 feet because it's going to be floating as well, so it'll be up even higher, right?
Yeah, it'll be up higher.
Yeah.
That's gonna be cool. You know what? I
Hide
can't
it.
wait. I can't wait.
Benjamin.
Cannot wait to see Emphas Nest printed
Yeah, I know.
and start.
No,
moving.
it's gonna be soon. We're gonna see a little bit of feedback on that.
I'm so excited. Jason, you said you talked to Michael a little bit about the fur, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, because remember we were looking at the Jon Snow, and
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
that would be fantastic for Emphas, right? Doing the same. And when I mentioned it to him, he had said, he had done a ton of due diligence and research and found something that he was really happy with, and we discussed it a little bit, and I think it's gonna be good.
So cool, dude.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. How do you like it, Chris?
I love it. I'm telling
Good.
you, Michael, he hits it out of the park with just about everything he makes, man. It's just there's not a bad
This is
one.
a great job.
He does. And Sideshow doesn't make things like this, so guess what? They don't get my money.
Yep, I hear you.
You're
You
right.
you almost didn't get this though, right, Chris? I mean, you were.
Yeah, at first I wasn't feeling the pose. Okay. And I wasn't like the fob here,
Yeah.
But the more I looked at production pictures of it, then I thought, you know what? I kind of do like it. So it's like, fuck it, I'll just get it. 'Cause
Yeah, it's cool.
I'll know I
It'll look
want it
great.
later.
It'll look great with Forlom, dude.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out
It'll
where I'm
look-
gonna put it.
Look really nice.
Yeah, see, I couldn't just get 2 of them. I'd have to get all the bounty hunters. That would drive me nuts.
I'm
Yep.
good with just Forlom and Zuckuss. I have a lot
Yeah.
of stuff that's just Forlom and Zuckuss.
I'll be tempted by Forlom. I really like the look of Forlom.
Chris Crow's asking how many bounty hunters he's made. He's made Dengar and Bosk as well.
NIG.
Yeah.
He made
I-
IG88?
Yeah.
did.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
The only one he's gonna make it is
Forlom's the last
Forlom.
one. Yeah, Forlom's the last one. So
It would be great if he would make what's her name? From the prequels. With the Aura Singh. It would be because like you can't get Aura Singh for a good price anymore from Sideshow.
right.
That'd be really cool to get Aura Singh, but I don't think he'll do it.
Isn't Aura Singh the white chick with the ponytail or whatever? Like
Yeah.
And the rod sticking out of her head,
Yeah.
the 2-foot rod. Yeah. Yeah.
What makes you like that character? I mean, she was just like.
I love that character. I don't know what the hell it is,
Do you?
but oh yeah.
I mean, she's nice looking in person. I've seen her.
It's
in
not a
person.
sexual thing. It's not a sexual thing, Chris.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's why you want Maris Brood and Darth Talon and.
Oh wait a second. I am starting to notice a trend,
Shakti.
aren't I? I
Yeah,
swear it's
there's
not. I swear it's not. a
two
sexual
slave
thing.
Leias. Two slave Leias.
Two.
Yeah.
not one. He was like,
Nope.
look, I want to see her from every angle
Mm-hmm.
in this costume.
Yeah.
And don't forget Ventress too, right?
Ventress, yeah.
Oh my
The BDSM Ventress.
So, yeah, it's right.
Has anyone done a Greedo
That would be
Nope.
cool.
that we know of?
No, nobody's in a Greedo and statue form, not even Sideshow.
That'd be
Wow, that's
pretty
crazy.
They got the 6 scale on the bust, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see down the road. I think we might have an idea currently what we might do after Memphis Nest if we're able to do something with Michael again, but we're not positive yet. I think we're still kind of up in the air about some of that stuff. But Greedo's pretty cool. Greedo would actually be a pretty cool statue to do a quarter scale of. That'd be pretty sweet.
I'm surprised nobody's done him. He's a pretty popular character.
He is. He's very popular.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the kid Greedo, the one on that
we
hang out with.
My gosh.
The Warwick Davis Greedo?
Yep. Warwick Davis.
Martin says, I remember the Greedo bus from a while back. Is that Sideshow or?
Yeah,
that's Sideshow.
I didn't know they did one.
I'm curious. What's this? I never knew this was on.
But
there you go, Steve. There's a good.
Perfect.
There's a good joke.
This here, a little tube on his back here, that it's just kind of out of nowhere.
Where?
I think it's part just like briefly on his
right here. It like magnets in. It's weird.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah, it's strange. But I guess it had to be there.
That Tukathri is asking about MYC teasing Han. I thought that was Gentle Giant Han or something. I thought he explained that it was Han was in the background of one of the photos, and I think he explained that was some third party, and I don't think he's not making that. You guys remember what we're talking about?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I thought he said something about it being Gentle Giant. I don't recall. Do you remember what his comment was?
Yeah. It was great. It was Gentle Giant. It was Gentle Giant that he said, I think.
I don't know what to do with this.
Where's it gonna go, Chris?
I told you, man. I can't do statues. There's too many. There's like
all the while you have how many Hot Toys coming next year?
I canceled 4 of them.
Well, good, because you had 24 of them, didn't you?
No, I had like 18.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah. Well, the Hot Toys don't take up a lot of space. Statues take up a lot of freaking space.
Sure do.
Man.
Oh, Nerdified, my Mandalorian Iron Studio statue is coming soon as well from Pop Culture. So that I think they sent a tracking like a couple days ago or something. So we'll see from all the way from Australia.
I wish I should have just ordered from them.
You got
I know
your tracking?
It's cheaper. I got mine tracking. Yeah.
Matt, you got your tracking? Oh, cool.
Yeah. It'll be here. So I have 2 things I'm going to open.
It's going to get canceled.
Yeah. You know what? I'm thinking I'll probably wait till both of these things come in to do an unboxing, but I think I'm going to do an unboxing of the Iron Studios Mandalorian and the Hyperdrive Bo-Katan helmet at the same time, I think. Maybe, unless they're like further apart and we can do one for each. But I'm going to open those 2 at some point because I got tracking.
I
in both
seriously
of those,
have nothing coming for. I don't even know. Nothing.
Well, you just got this.
Yeah, but after this, nothing for a long time. I need some RS material though.
Yeah, I hear you. Didn't you just order something or?
I ordered the Snowtrooper full suit and the tie bust.
Okay.
I'm going to do I was thinking about doing an unboxing for the Snowtrooper suit and just dress up my son in it. So
absolutely, dude.
I don't think he would want to do it, but I might make him.
What are you gonna do for a mannequin for that, Chris?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to buy one, and I'll just chop it up and reposition it the way I want it.
Yeah. CC said, nice. Bo-Katan looks amazing. Yeah, it should be. I'm excited for that one. And I think they finished the run. Like, congrats to Christian and the Hyperdrive. I think they got through their run, which is not that I was worried about it. I'm just saying, like, that's really cool. Like they
40 of them.
They did it. Yeah, 40 of them. They did it in like great time. Like really impressive, actually. Jackson, really banged through those things. Really amazing. So
He did, yeah.
Cool.
He posted like a little thing about how he went through it, and I thought it was interesting to read.
Well, and they're still available too. Like he's still doing it. So that's what's cool is that
Yeah, he
it's not
said
like you
you
can't
can
get
get
them
one.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get one.
So Nerdified, what was the number limited piece Iron Studios, Matt? What was it, 7 or 750?
Yeah, something like that.
Around 7 or 750. And then Takartri asks, whatever happened to that Cloud City model Chris mentioned? So that was made by Max Max Replicas, and it's Sci Studios scale sci-fi studio scale models. So they came out with two sizes, a small and a large, and then they actually did that was the main Cloud City, and then they advertised, I think this last week, the concept version. So far only one size, but they're probably gonna do the same for two sizes. But it's out there. You can send the guys an email. If you look up Sci-Fi Studio Scale on Facebook, you'll find them.
Steve, does that interest you at all?
What
that Max Replica like Cloud City thing?
No, I don't think that will display very well.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one to display for sure.
I think it's neat, and we pulled it up on one of the group therapies, but I just don't think it's going to display.
Okay,
I mean, it could. It's just it'd be a tough one. Yeah, you're right. It'd be a tough one to display.
You definitely have to have the Macquarie one. Yeah, I was going to buy the first one, the movie one, but once I heard rumors that he was going to do a Macquarie one, I was like, I'm waiting. Yep. So we have a group therapy this weekend.
We do, yeah.
We'll have one. Yeah, I think everybody's just thrown off because we slipped the last one to Monday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was trying to explain the logistics to Matthew. He's like, so no, we did it Monday, so there's no therapy Friday. And I'm like, well, we're not changing it from Monday to Monday.
No, so I just missed. I think because I was on vacation. I just completely got thrown off. So, yeah. Steve, has any of your Lord of the Rings statues come in?
Well, I've got a little bit of an announcement to make.
Oh my goodness!
I canceled everything.
Get out of here!
I knew that was coming.
You get out of here!
I did.
Wow!
Holy
shit!
Yeah,
You get out of there. I love it.
Get the hell out of your office right now. That's crazy, dude.
I did it yesterday.
Wow. So you canceled you canceled that big ass like Sauron whatever thing you had coming in.
Yeah. So the problem
Balrog thingy.
The problem I was having was they kept coming out with one every quarter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know me, I like to have everything in a series. And I just was looking at it like, what am I going to do? Am I just going to be buying these because I have to?
Oh my gosh.
Right. And then I was thinking, okay, where am I going to put them? You think Chris has a problem with these statues, right? The Prime 1 statues some are even bigger.
But right? I thought you were doing a new thing in your office or something like that.
Yeah. That's where I would probably wind up putting them, but I decided, you know what? I'd rather get the money. So
I get that.
So Michael just wrote me that I had the piece in the back in the wrong place.
Oh, okay.
It comes out of the box.
Oh.
Yeah, it goes the little, not the chest plate, but the box on his back.
Yeah, that looks a little bit better.
Yeah, it looks way better. But I just realized there's this cloth.
Okay.
I don't know where this goes.
Michael, tell him where that cloth goes.
Yeah.
The only reason why I knew about the pipe is because I have the 1/6 and it's pretty detailed. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had a clue.
That's killer though, dude.
Such a nice piece, huh?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I have to look up pictures for the
Steve. Holy shit!
Yep.
Holy shit!
Pretty big deal.
Honestly, Steve,
I love it.
I really thought you would cancel all those.
I just felt like I was slave to them for
a long time.
What was I gonna do?
Well, that's what they were banking on. They're banking on customers like you who were like, I love Lord of the Rings. I don't know why, but I love it, and I have to have every single one of them.
I don't know why.
I know why.
I don't know why. Frodo, there's something about Frodo and Sam having this like weird relationship where you don't know if they want each other or not. It's just this weird like attraction. I get it.
Yeah,
I totally
that was
get it.
never an issue until the movie.
Will he or won't he?
Yeah, exactly.
He loves me not.
No, Steve. So there's not even one you were like, because dude, some of those, Steve, we've talked about some of those were absolutely incredible.
No,
They
sure.
were beautiful.
Yep. Now I considered keeping the Sauron one, but I'm like, what's the fucking point?
Dude, good for you, man.
Have that. So I
That's
Tommy
really though.
sticks in the Shire.
It frees up a lot of scratch for some future.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Good for you, Steve. That's actually like, learn from this man. Everyone learn from this man here.
Well, it would be better if I hadn't ordered them in the first place, but
well, yeah, but you're not that strong. I mean, none of us are that strong. That's awesome, man. I mean, it's smart. I get it, because I was questioning where you were going to put these damn things anyway.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
I'm glad I did it. It suddenly occurred to me, earlier this week, as I was struggling with what I was going to do long term, it suddenly occurred to me that, you know what, I probably could get a majority of the money back. So
sure. Did you have a lot already paid on it, or?
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
No way.
Holy shit, dude! This is crazy. So, are you just gonna take that money and do are you gonna try to do something else with it?
No, that money that will probably pay for some of the things I bought over the last couple of months.
That's kind of what I figured. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Tummy sticks in the Shire. Yeah, exactly.
God.
With the lambda spread, all just spackled all over them.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Actually, Chris, are you still doing the Game of Thrones stuff?
I only bought the Night King.
And you're going to stop there? You're not going to get the next?
Well, I didn't say I was going to stop there. if I see something cool, I might. I almost bought the Jon Snow just because of how beautiful it is. But we'll see if they come out with other things that I like. Yeah, maybe. So this cloth, Michael said, can go up top here.
Yeah, great idea, Cece.
Cece's just, you know what? She's just trying to help you, Steve.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
She's just trying to help you.
Save the help for the therapy show.
I bought that Jon Snow on a whim, huh? I think Mike or Mario, one of you guys got me.
Dude, that's a good idea though, man. I believe if you are doing like a theater room or something like that, apart from your collection room, that totally makes sense to do like random like things from different movies or different franchises. That totally makes sense. I get that.
Yeah, and it was. I mean, already having the Night King with the 2 zombies, and then I didn't know. Dude,
you're gonna have some strong pieces in there because you've got the J&D, Harley, yeah. And just so everyone knows, next week we're doing Jason's top 10 pre-orders. Sure.
And surprisingly, it's not going to be Star Wars.
It's not going to be all Star Wars. Yeah, it's not going to be all Star Wars. So it's going to be fun. It'll be a good one. That'll be a good time. Chris, what are you doing?
Trying to figure out how I want to put this on.
Do you want to see a picture of it?
Yeah, let me see a picture of it.
All right, hold on one second. Let me bring that up. I was looking at it earlier when I did the thumbnail. Where is it? Here it is.
It's really like tattered and stuff, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I don't think you have to put it on there, but he's got it.
I might not, but I just want to see, kind of get an idea of what would look better.
Yeah, 1 second here. And all right, so I believe it's like, where is it? Right here. Where is it? Okay, so that gives you an idea of it in the back there.
Okay, I got it.
And then I think there's a couple more.
Oh, so this gives a better representation of the coloring too.
Yeah, I could turn down my light. That'd be probably a good idea. How's that?
Yeah, you know what's really there's another one, Chris. What's really cool about this is he's got a picture close up of the head. And you can see how like veiny and disgusting the head is. Look
Oh
at
yeah,
that,
right
dude.
there. Yeah. The head is freaking phenomenal. It is really good.
Just throbbing veins coming out of his freaking
Bulging.
bulging, throbbing veins.
Yeah.
It's freaking crazy. That's so cool. It's got a lot of really good texture on that thing.
Yeah.
Nerdify says, anyone getting the last Ronin PCS statue, or is this too far off for this channel? No, it's not. I mean, not necessarily. It is an amazing statue.
What is it?
It's the last Ronin statue where it's Michelangelo. They showed it at the last Sideshow Con thing. It's Michelangelo's like in this fighting stance, kind of, and he's got the three brothers behind him in like spirit form, kind of like touching him. You know, because it's part of the comic.
Nice. Okay.
He's kind of like the last one alive, and they're kind of like, you know, it's really beautiful. It's a beautiful statue.
It is really nice.
I think it's gonna sell like crazy.
It is very nice.
So
what do you think? Cloth or no cloth?
Let's see. That cloth looks cool.
It does.
Like
kind of gets you to see his head a little better.
Yeah, I like the cloth.
It brings out his head.
What do you guys think? Steve? Jason?
Cloth.
Yeah.
Turn it around more. Spin that shit around. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you were looking at the thing from the back, you'd want to see the back box thing, but
yeah.
You're not going to see that anyway, so.
Yeah, it's going to be against my wall.
Yeah.
That's a shame about these collectibles. A lot of stuff is really cool on the back, but then you put it against the wall.
They should just not even do the back of them. Just make them plain, don't paint them. Just
could you imagine people bitching about that?
Oh my gosh, you kidding me?
Bitch about everything.
What about like the bottom of the base, man? Look at the bottom of the base. It's just great artwork and all this.
I know.
You never see that.
I know. It's a lot of work. Yeah, a lot of people are saying cloth, Chris.
Yeah, definitely cloth.
CC says it helps set the scene. Chris says cloth looks good.
I think I'm going to dirty it a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put some weathering on
it. It's definitely a different color than the one they have on the pictures. So
this one's actually better than that one.
It is. Okay.
Yeah, because it's all tattered and torn.
Oh, cool. Yeah, looks killer, man.
I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it. It'll look really nice next to Forlom when he comes out with that.
Yeah. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, I mean, what's the next? Do we know what the next thing to kind of be released by MYC? Do we know? Do we have any ideas?
I think Mara's Brood is just about ready to ship. There was an update.
Yeah, but like, what's going up? Do you have any ideas?
You mean like new?
New? Yeah. Do we have any thoughts on what could be going up soon? I mean, he's previewed what the Isle of Sakura.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that one's next because that one was pretty far into.
Yeah, you'd think so. You'd think that'd be kind of coming up. He's previewed the probe droid a little bit. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see what he comes out with next.
I'm gonna ask.
Nerdfight's asking how do spec fiction payment plans work? I've never purchased from them, so I'm thinking of doing it for the last Ronin since it will be 1,600. Wow, is it really 1,600? Jeez.
Yeah, so they'll ask for like I think it's either a 10 or a 20% deposit, and then their payment plans are through partial. So partial will do a fee on top of it to facilitate the plan. Like they'll charge you a fee on the whole thing. And what was nice was you're able to return it. You're able to cancel. You don't get your refund back, but you don't get your deposit back, but you do get all your payments back if you decide to cancel. Even if you fully paid the whole thing off, which is which I had a couple of fully paid off.
Yeah, spec fiction is fantastic to work with.
Yeah.
It's a little bit slow on communication at times. I've found, but generally, yeah, I agree with you.
Well, I think it's So I think it's a small, sort of a small team, a jack of all trades, running everything.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was really happy he processed my refund within a few hours. So so that was great.
Jason Benjamin saying the next release is Captain Kirk, and from MYC, and then CC says Kirk in cap form though.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Aaron been?
I don't know. I don't know. He's been around. I've seen him around.
He's kicking around these parts.
Yeah, every now and then.
We need some cat trek. Dude, I almost fell off my seat that night. Remember?
I don't mind seeing people move on from us. You know, it's like moving on from a bad habit, probably. You know, pretty much
A bad relationship.
Exactly.
She finally left him.
Yeah, we applaud those kind of things. Let's see. Robin says Star Trek is discount Star Wars. Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fighting words.
ouch.
Them are fighting words.
Star Trek's very clean.
Whack.
I can watch it, but I can't really get into it.
I like the newer Star Treks, but that's because I'm not a fan of Star Trek. See, I think if I liked Star Trek for reals, I wouldn't like them this much. But
I can.
the
It's
original
not horrible,
stuff is-
but it's not.
yeah, the original stuff's boring, I think.
I'm talking to Michael, and I asked him what was coming up, and he told me, and I said, "Oh, I won't say anything because I want to." He's like, "Oh no, it's okay. You can tell people what's coming up and kind of the line." So he thinks it's going to be Ayla Secura first, Tusken Raider, Forlom, and then Zuckuss.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Not
What do you mean?
Zuckuss, I'm sorry. Forlom and then Ahsoka.
Oh shit,
Ahsoka. Oh boy.
Shit.
dude, that's a lot of like stuff that I kind of want.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well,
That's not good.
Ayla and Forlom are definite for me.
I'm down for Ayla Secura, and then that Tusken Raider is gonna be a tough one to not get, dude. It's gonna look good.
Hard not to get it.
You know it's gonna look good. It doesn't have that dog with it too, isn't that? Isn't it like?
Massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna have the massive.
That's what
Dude,
might push me over the edge to get it.
That's a crazy lineup, Michael. Wow.
Yeah.
Especially with Ahsoka ending that's nuts.
Yeah.
And then Boba on Throne has to be after that at some point. I mean that thing is coming along, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we saw a piece. You know, they had a tease of it in like half of it.
Yeah. Dude, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, you know, like it's actually exciting waiting for MYC stuff to come out because he makes such good stuff and it's different stuff, and you know it's gonna be something that you don't already have. You know,
Yeah,
so
right. But yeah, you're right, Chris. I mean, that the problem is think about you not having space currently.
I have space.
Well, I
have
know,
space,
but
I don't
think about
want to
think about in 2 years. Think about in 2 years.
I know.
I mean, hopefully in 2 years your kid's out of there.
No, it'll be 4 or 5.
You gotta evict his ass, dude. You gotta send him out of there.
It'll be at least 4 or 5.
My kids are too damn young for me to kick out. It's gonna be a while.
He said he was trying though.
It's gonna be too
make them
too long
in the closet or something. You know, then you can put everything else out.
Yeah, but there's child services. That's the problem.
Dude, I used to work.
Be careful.
I used to do preliminary paperwork for foster children homes, right? Because my ex-wife used to work for foster things, and I would go to these houses, and there were people who actually had beds in closets, and they wanted to get more kids in the house. Like,
it's probably because they saw Harry Potter, dude.
It's payday.
Yeah, it's payday.
They saw Harry Potter, and they're like, "Wow, this works.
Yeah,
let's get it. Let's get it."
Under the steps.
Crazy.
Yeah,
man.
People under the stairs.
Cece's asking, isn't Memphis before Boba?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, there you go. That's exciting.
There's 2 more.
I think
Listen, I have a 24-foot long shelf on the bottom that I just have like junk stuff on. I could load it up with whatever.
Oh, you have your Marvel down there?
No, that
Junk.
is right in the middle.
Matt got it. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
We need so badly
Yes, we do.
some sounds,
Yes.
sound stuff, Jason.
Oh, we need the air horn that Thor was doing for a while.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
What the?
Jake-
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. And then I can do a triple frame one, and we can do some more. That we should. That'd be freaking awesome.
I told you, I found a little like $40 one. It just plugs right in, and it's simple,
Hell
user friendly, cheap. Does the trick.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So out of those 4, which ones are you getting?
Okay, so I'm probably gonna use Isla Sakura and what was it for? Sakura, Forlom,
Tuscan, Forlom, Ahsoka.
I mean, Ahsoka's gonna be a tough one to not get, but I'm getting the sideshow Ahsoka, so I don't know if I need both of those. So
Might be better than the sideshow one.
yeah, well, it probably will be. But I'm definitely getting Isla Sakura. I don't know when I see the Tusken Raider if it's gonna be like a problem.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah. Well, he did say that there's a lot of work that goes into both of those pieces, Aayla Secura and Tusken Raider. A lot of work.
And Bulba's actually gonna have a fun little surprise with it, right? Two potential surprises.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. CC says Collecting really does video clips, but they have Patreon, so there's that. This is patrons. Now, are you saying they have people that watch them, or are you saying they have Patreons? Okay, because both are correct. Both are correct answers. They actually have people that watch them, and they have Patreons, so that's good. Collecting Weekly is great. They do great stuff.
Chris Crow. To answer Chris Crow's question, it will be Rosario.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Mando. We've seen teases of her, right, where she's got the kind of like the ninja outfit on or whatever from that she had from Mandalorian. So yeah, it's that one. CC says wet towel Fennec. From what was that? From was the Iron Studios one? She did.
Yeah,
she looked like
110 scale one.
Yeah, she did look like she got slapped by a wet towel. It's pretty rough. Some of that stuff does like is shiny like that, and also it looks like it got beat. You know, like before they sculpted it.
That one, you could look at it different angles, and it looked sort of okay, but straight on was terrible.
It's also 1/10, right? Isn't it 1/10? I mean, that's tough, dude. It's tough to get anything right in 1/10, I would imagine.
Yeah, but I mean, some people only have so much space or so much income. They may have to go with 1/10. So,
can anyone in the chat, anybody in the chat, think that they'll get any of those upcoming releases from MYC? Are any of you guys down for any of that stuff?
Some people like the 1/10.
No, I'm not talking about Iron Studios shit. I'm talking about MYC stuff.
Oh, the MYC,
the MYC.
Yeah, let us know what you're getting.
Yeah, let us know what you might get. What do you think, Chris? What do you think you might get?
Aayla, Forlom. I don't know. I mean,
All
the
of them?
Tuscan's going to be tough.
All of them.
I know that massive is going to push me over the edge. I know it. I know that's what's going to make me get it.
Yeah. Steve, what about you?
Isla Sakura, probably Ahsoka, maybe the Tusken Raider. We'll see.
Three out of the 4, possibly.
Yeah.
Jay, are you down for any of those?
I'm really interested in the Tusken. I want to see that. That really has my attention. I'm curious to see, because it's supposed to be a couple different pieces, right? That makes like a dial.
I think he's making. Yeah, I think he's making like a little, like a Tuscan town.
So
Yeah, it's going to be
Like a little Sim
the
City
Tuscan.
town.
Tuscan town. Yes, I'm really interested in that. I think
That's what Anakin was saying while when he went there. I'm going to Tuscan Town.
swinging his blade around, the Johnny Appleseed. Um, and I think if, the Rosario Ahsoka, I think I'm gonna be on that too. So
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
Boba on Throne's a definitive piece of me.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
see Boba on Throne. I've mentioned this to you guys. I don't know if I want. I think that's going to be an amazing piece, but the space alone to display that piece to me might be just too much. Like I don't know. I don't know about.
Well, you
that.
thinking of getting the probe droid?
Yeah, but see
That's
that's
I'm definitely getting
eater.
the Pro Droid.
that's a space. Yeah, no doubt. But I've also got all the like Hoth shit. I don't know if it'll fit up there though. That's the thing. I don't know if it'll fit on that shelf. Do you think that probe droid's gonna be taller than the Iron Studios Vader?
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Thanks. The Iron Studios Vader's pretty big too.
Yeah, it is.
CC says I'm on the fence on Boba.
Logan's getting Ahsoka. Chris Crow's getting Ahsoka and droid.
Yeah, Pro Droid as well.
CC Tuscan Raider.
Tusken Raider with his trusty canine companion. Yeah,
Grandma Barkin.
Grandma Barkin. The fact that the probe droid is 19 inches without the base is what might turn me off to it. Yeah, and that's crazy. Yeah, 19. Yeah, it's big.
That's gonna be a big piece.
That's big.
I think it's gonna be as tall as Salacious. Pretty close.
But you got to think like the Iron Studios Vader is like 24 inches or 20 something inches.
I think it's like 22.
I don't know, man. It's freaking big. Vader's huge. Benjamin says he's saving up for a 1-to-1 scale Millennium Falcon. That's gonna be a space eater right there.
Chris Lord's getting all of them.
Probably all of them. I need help. Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, we all do. Dude, so many people are saying the Pro Droid.
Is MYC coming out with Grogu for Matt?
The Pro Droid.
I've just had so many. I just can't stand Grogu anymore.
And you don't even collect Hot Toys anymore. They come with every single Mando Hot Toy.
It's stupid. It's like they're tchotchkes now. Like they just hand them out.
Yeah.
It's just he's become an embarrassment to me. Like just the what they're doing with him. Logan says, yeah, he might do the probe droid. Do we know the money? No, we don't know the good cost of it. We don't yet. What do you guys think for the probe droid?
I think it's gonna be
up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe a little more.
Wow.
10 100s.
Yeah.
10 crisp $100 bills. Let's see. The droids have been around 500. I'm guessing it'll be higher for the size. Yeah, it'll be. Yeah, for sure.
Did you get your R5D4 yet, Jason?
No.
Okay.
Damn, Graham says I love me a good probe. Yep. The probe droid might be my first MYC.
Man, I wonder how many he's making. There's a lot. Almost everybody's getting that.
I know. Takathra says I regret not getting R5. Yeah, R5 is
fantastic.
Beautiful. It really is beautiful. It's an amazing piece.
Yeah. So glad I got that. And I'll tell you what, I'm glad that I got, after seeing R5D4, I'm glad that I got the 88 as well.
Yeah.
I was regretting.
Looking forward to that 88.
Yeah, I was regretting not getting Chopper, but yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. Where'd Matt
Chopper,
go?
really? Huh.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Chopper, but it just looks so good. I mean,
yeah,
It really
That's the thing.
does.
You gotta learn to resist that, though.
I
you
do.
know, because if you chase down everything that looks good,
I know. I
next
thought
thing
I
you
could
know-
do it with
next
this.
thing you know,
and I
you'll be
didn't.
getting Game of Thrones statues.
Well, I'll be honest. I've always wanted to get a lot of good Game of Thrones stuff, and the only thing I
know.
ever saw that I liked was the prop swords.
Yeah.
But they're the 3016 scale. Every time I go to buy one of those, I'm like, oh god, they're terrible. They were just. I kept looking at them.
Oh yeah. The Iron Studios. I'm telling you, the Iron Studios 1/10 scale are just crap.
They
Yeah.
have Game of Thrones 110 scale.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said 1/10 scale. My bad.
1/6.
Just
The 30.
Yeah, the 30s. That they were hit or miss, right? They're
Well,
some
the
of them,
beginning of the line was
like Daenerys was atrocious.
yes.
And
The newest
but like the Witch
Daenerys
King,
was not bad.
not the Witch King, but the
Night King.
The Night King was great. You know.
Yeah, it was good. But like their face sculpts, especially in the beginning, were just god awful.
That sounds like Asmus with Lord of the Rings, right? Some of the
Yeah.
older ones are just god awfully bad.
Did you buy any of those?
The Asmus Lord of the Rings? Yeah,
Yeah.
I had about 8 of them at one point.
Did you?
Yeah,
Hmm.
but I thankfully I sold them, and I'm really starting to get more and more narrowly focused, which I think is good.
On what?
Primarily Star Wars and primarily life size.
Okay.
Another life size, huh?
That seems to be where it's going. I mean, I'm still getting statues and prequel 6 scale, but
So if you look out, Steve, if you look into the shiny ball and you see, you shake
here.
it just like your head, you shake it and it says what? Like, where do you think your collection will be in 2 years?
It says ask again later.
It's not right now.
No, if you look across the collection right now, that section there that has Chewbacca,
Yeah, sure.
the Tauntaun and Salacious, that is like the highlight, right? And so that life size creatures is just like wow, but helmets just.
Do you think you'll still have? You think you'll still have statues?
I think some, yeah. I think there's some statues that got to say. I mean, in a minimum, the Mythos are absolutely staying.
Oh, I know, they're freaking beautiful.
They do not grow old. They're absolutely staying.
Absolutely.
Do you still have a Shakti?
Yeah,
You do.
The Shocker, Shakti the Shocker. Yeah,
absolutely. That's a great freaking statue, man.
It's a great
That's
statue.
Mythos quality statue.
It's
to be
great.
honest.
It's gonna look really good next to Isle Sakura too.
I'm telling you, I've been like lusting after that thing lately.
And he's doing Plo Koon, right? So add that to the mix, and the prequels of lots of great statues.
Wait, there's a Kit Fisto coming too.
There is.
I'm sorry.
There is.
Yeah, right. Oh, so
No, there's
he's
a
doing both.
He's doing
Coon.
both. He's doing both, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. Michael, please keep the bases small so they can fit into the billies.
No.
Just for you.
Please.
Just for you. CC says someone should talk me out of the PR. What is it? PR Batman by remind me of its Silver Surfer Marquette stance. I don't know what any of this means, but I don't think CC should be buying Batman stuff. Personally.
When you got to Batman is when you should have just said stop.
Dude, there are so many Batman statues, all the same pose.
Yeah.
There's so many of them.
There are a lot. They're beautiful. They are beautiful though. Like if you see there's a lot of really good looking Batman statues. Like
PF, she meant premium format. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
you think Iron Man's a big deal for Hot Toys? Freaking Batman statues are way bigger. There's way more Batman statues than there are Iron Man figures.
If I was going to get a Batman statue, I'd go like after that one, the samurai one that he's riding on the back of the. Here I am with horses again, riding creatures. But the one of Batman samurai riding on the back of the horse.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah,
My
I'm a fan of Batman stuff. I actually have. That's some stuff I do collect on the side is Batman.
There is
Yeah, or the what's the one where it's Batman and all the villains are like coming up out of smoke around him?
Oh, that's a fantastic. Steve, did you see the one where they did it like so they
All
had the
white.
colored one, then they had the one that's all white. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So I mean, CC, there's a ton of Batman options out there, more than the premium format if you're going to do Batman.
There's really only one that I like a lot. It's the very first Sideshow one that they did, and you could get it with two different bat symbols. You can get it in the yellow, like the Jim Aparo artist from the 80s and 90s. That one I like a lot.
Yeah. There's so many options. So
yeah,
You talking about Batman still?
Batman, yeah.
There's shit tons of options. and then it's like, especially in the comics. I mean, Marvel does it too. You've got Batman. You got Batman the plumber. You've got Batman the freaking accountant. You've got Batman the freaking mathematician. Like everything they like. What do you want him to do? You want him to work at a Dairy Queen? We can do that, and we can make a comic out of it, right? It's like
there's a Hulkbuster Batman, basically.
I know they make all kinds of these things.
I really like that Batman who laughs. I like that.
That line is actually really cool looking.
It's cool looking, but the story is god awful.
Yeah, and if you want your kids growing up, you don't want your kids growing up like crazy goth, weird looking, like craziness.
Yeah.
And if you got that line in your house, it's not going to help.
That storyline was god awful.
Dude, did you not like it?
I read in it. It was painful to read.
The look of all that stuff is crazy.
Oh yeah, it looks amazing, but it's just terrible. I still read Batman actually.
There's Batman in tights, Batman with nipples. Was that Val Kilmer that did the Batman with nipples?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Just fantastic.
Terrible.
It's so funny.
Ugh. Awful.
I do like the Batman movies though. I like watching DC stuff.
The Dark Knight trilogy is
some
of the
amazing. Hands
it's
down.
really good.
Best trilogies ever made, honestly.
I love it.
Dude, I love Tom Hardy. Dude, Tom Hardy in Peaky Blinders is absolutely
he's so good.
So amazing.
It's so hard to understand what he's saying though.
That's what my wife just started watching it. Yeah, my wife started watching it. She's like, what the hell is he saying?
Yeah.
She has no idea.
Dude, it takes like a solid, like if you're in the US and you're watching Peaky Blinders, I swear it takes like a solid like 3 or 4 episodes to actually start to understand what they're saying.
Dags?
Yeah,
I like
Dags. I like Dags. But I think Peaky Blinders is one of the best shows.
It is, absolutely.
It's so
good. I'm on the episodes now where the Billy Boys are showing up and they're from Glasgow and they are the worst to understand.
Yeah, they're really
so bad.
But they only have like 6 episodes. Like it's like it's like how they do it for, I don't know if it's for the BBC or who they make.
Oh, it's more than 6 episodes a season.
I think the later ones are 6.
Yeah.
I think the earlier ones might have been more, but
okay.
It's such a bummer, man. It's so good.
I like Peaky Blinders. I got into that after watching. Know what I loved? I watched it religiously. Was Boardwalk Empire, which
that was good.
That was really good.
Oh, that was amazing, man.
HBO, right?
Yeah.
HBO.
And Buscemi killed it. He's a fantastic actor.
Buscemi was amazing in that.
Nucky Thompson.
Deadwood was really good too.
Yeah,
Deadwood. Deadwood. See, there's only so many times I can hear the C word before I'm like, do you guys really need to say that? But at the same time, it was really good.
Yeah,
you're right. There's six episodes every season.
Yep.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna look it up.
Yeah. Because I
remember it as more. I remember it as more. So I like to know if I'm right or wrong, And when I'm wrong, I tell you. I tell you I'm wrong.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I've been watching it for the last 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's man, I wish there was more of it I don't know if they came out with a season this last year. Like I I don't think they did, right? And so, and I think isn't the lady, isn't what's her name dead?
Holly.
Didn't she die?
She died, yeah. She
Yeah,
died
right.
A little bit earlier this year.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yep.
She
was great.
She was freaking fantastic.
Yeah.
I just, you know what, I feel bad when I watch that show. I'm like, dude, like Cillian Murphy's got lung cancer just from the show.
Well,
like,
they don't. I don't think they're smoking real cigarettes.
I don't know, man. He looks like he's smoking real cigarettes.
You're already in line, man.
I'm just saying, bro. I don't know if it's the same type of like restrictions as over here. You're right. Over here they wouldn't let you do that, but I don't know what they're doing.
Well, would you? I mean, even if they would let you, if I was him, I'd be like, "Fuck off."
Yeah, no way, dude.
There's
No way. The
I'm
amount of time he has a cigarette in his mouth, it's crazy.
I don't think he ever goes without a cigarette.
No.
Even when he's fucking.
Yeah.
No, really? Like Costanza trying to get laid in.
Jason, have you not seen the show?
Deadwood? No.
No.
Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders.
Oh yeah, I've been watching Peaky Blinders. Yeah.
Okay.
Deadwood's crazy because you got people dying of like dysentery and all this other shit. Like, it's like Oregon Trail. I mean, it's just there's just someone breaks their leg and they're dead.
Talk about somebody you can't understand. Calamity Jane, just like
she was awesome.
Yeah,
I loved her.
Yeah.
Loved her.
Yeah.
But I loved what's the sheriff guy? What's his name? The marshal guy.
Oliphant.
Yeah, he's great. He's freaking great in that.
He's amazing.
He's like a guy that if you see him coming down the street, you're like, that guy has to be in a Western, right? Like he just has that look to him.
That's why he was what's his name? In Mandalorian.
Yeah, Marshall.
Yeah. What's the guy's name? The bartender, the casino owner's name. I can't remember his
Swearingen.
name. Yeah, Swearingen.
But his actual character's name, it's eluding me right now.
He's from isn't he the same? No, he's not the same. He's not the same guy that was Battlestar Galactica guy. That's not
that's different. But he's in that new show that was out a little bit ago called American Gods.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I tried watching that. Oh my god, that was just painful.
Couldn't handle it.
No, that was bad.
Dude, I'm looking. You know what I'm looking forward to? I'm looking forward to Foundation on Apple TV.
Oh
yeah, Asmuth.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that'll be
good.
And
Why the Last Man should be a good show coming out.
Ian McShane.
There you go.
Yep.
But yeah, I've been looking forward. I can't believe they're making it. I remember reading those books, and they just seem impossible to make a movie out of.
Yeah.
They're so epic in scale.
Yeah.
Right. And such a weird topic too.
Right. That's what everyone says, and no one made it. No one's made it because of that.
Yeah.
And so now
how are they going to do it? Right. So. Yeah.
That's really interesting. It's good because it's good that Apple's making it because they're pouring shit tons of money into that stuff. So it's going to be massive. That, and I'm looking forward to seeing Dune whenever that comes out.
That's going to be awesome.
Well, hopefully.
I mean, it's on HBO and in theaters at the same time. Can you imagine, like?
I want to see that in theater though.
A release that size.
Theater.
I'm gonna see it in my own theater, bro. It's gonna freaking be amazing.
I have to see that in the theaters.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good. Dude, I'm saving so much money not going to movies anymore.
Dude, I spent $70 to go see Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Did you like it?
No.
I liked it. I thought it was fun.
Like
you know what, Chris? I'm surprised. It felt like Guardians of the Galaxy to me.
No.
It felt like that.
Okay. The characters are really cool. The characters are fun.
Right.
The story was dog shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Not cohesive. It was just.
Did you like the second one better than the first one?
I liked the first one until the Enchantress turned into that weird.
Dude, the first one's a pile of hot garbage, but I still watch it.
The first one is crap.
Yeah, it was. No, about halfway through it got terrible. Okay, I could watch it. Yeah, but halfway through it got awful. I thought
it was terrible from the first minute.
There's just too many things that don't make any sense in this one that just go nowhere, make no sense.
I heard it's a ton of blood and guts. I heard.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. You should watch it though. It's fun. Like, look, there's only you're only going to be able to see someone kill another person with polka dots in this movie. Like, you're
Like
never
I
going to
said,
be able to see that anywhere else.
The characters are great.
If anything, I got to go see it to see Shark Boy.
Shark. King Shark.
Sylvester Stallone.
King Shark.
Yeah.
Is it Sylvester Stallone? It's
his voice.
It sounds exactly like him, dude. Because it sounds like a guy that got hit in the head too many times.
Yeah.
Oh, you're ruthless, man.
Dude, I enjoyed it. I get what you're saying about the actual movie being kind of the story being dumb, but
it's terrible.
Dude, I showed my kids just the part because it's obviously a horrible movie for them to watch. So I showed them the part with the weasel, and at the beginning because there's no like swear words at that section and like no one dies. So I was like, great, I'll show them this little tiny section, and they just freaking loved it, dude.
Did you show him where he wakes up at the end?
Yeah, I did.
After credits. Yeah.
He probably went and killed like 30 kids right after that, right after he wakes up. but yeah,
Starro was really cool.
I'm sorry, what was that? What?
Starro,
the big
Starro the Destroyer
fish.
or whatever.
Yeah, he was really cool.
Yeah,
he's from Justice League #1. That's how old he is.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's in for Justice League #1.
What were you saying, Steve?
I was gonna change topics and ask you what you guys thought of Loki.
Oh,
I liked it.
I liked Loki.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Did you not like it, Steve?
Very well.
I thought it was fantastic.
I liked it. I
thought it blew away Winter Soldier, Falcon Winter Soldier, and
I didn't like that at all.
And what's her name?
WandaVision.
See, I don't think it blew away WandaVision because WandaVision I think is just so different. I just don't think you can compare them. But
this was like real like regular old.
Yeah. It was really good.
MCU good TV.
I loved the TVA. I loved all the TVA shit.
Yeah. And I loved how the variant turned out at the end with, I don't care if it's spoiler, but, Kang. That's a variant of Kang. And Kang in the comic books has so many different versions that it's like perfect. And the actor, I really liked him a lot.
Oh, it's so good.
I liked him a lot. I really did.
It just felt good old Marvel to me, the whole thing. So it felt, after the previous two series, I was like, but this one really just felt good old.
Cece says Loki, WandaVision, Falcon. That's her.
Yeah, I'd switch WandaVision and Falcon, but yeah, Loki.
You like Falcon better?
Yeah. I just never really got WandaVision ever.
Yeah, I didn't mind. I liked WandaVision, but I really liked that Loki was like, the TVA, all that stuff was really interesting, and I thought the ending was great. It's really cool. They're just setting all this. They do such a good job of just setting everything up and setting all their movies up, and like that's just smart.
Yep.
I would try to make the mouth move, Benjamin, but it doesn't move.
Can Chris make the statue move when you see? Yeah, you're like right behind the statue the whole time.
Funny.
Yeah. Logan says Loki, Falcon, WandaVision. So that's the same.
Yeah, that's what I would go for.
Yeah.
I just love the idea of Loki falling in love with himself. It's just it's so perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect. I will say that like I am still it's still kind of weird to me that they came out with WandaVision first. Just because of how different WandaVision was, like it kind of like threw me a little bit. Falcon's like the perfect thing for Marvel to come out with first because it's so Marvel. It's just like, you popcorn, eat a big bag of popcorn. You don't have to really watch anything to know what's going on. But WandaVision is so deep and different. But Loki, I thought Loki had a lot of twists and turns too. But the whole like them hiding in the like the parts of history that are like end time, cataclysmic like end times. That was awesome.
That's cool.
It was really cool.
I mean, freaking the guy who plays Loki is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just amazing.
what this is. Somebody tell me what Ralph Boner is.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Sounds fantastic though.
Oh, Ralph Bonner, maybe.
CC says WandaVision was deeper. I think that's why people were turned off by it. Yeah, I think it's just kind of strange.
I love it.
I like
Okay.
It was supposed to be Falcon. It was going to release right before Black Widow. They changed the order because of COVID. Yeah, that makes sense. Did you guys like Black Widow? By the way,
Nah.
no. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't mind it. You know what? I really don't have much expectation for anything other than Star Wars, and so like when I watched it, I don't think about anything, and it helps me enjoy it.
You like the sequels too, so
Yeah, that's true. I definitely like parts of the sequels. Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? I like the family dynamic in Black Widow, like the whatever her name was, the blonde girl. I loved her. I thought she was great, and Red Guardian, he was awesome too. I didn't like the mom, but the Taskmaster twist was I didn't. Know.
I love the
lame.
I love the Red Guardian actor. What's his face? Because
yes,
my wife and I are rewatching right currently where we're rewatching Stranger Things, so that we can be, refreshed when the new season comes out. Whenever the hell I think it's like next year, but so we're rewatching that, and he's just so good. That guy's such a good actor.
He is really good. He played Hellboy too.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Like the new one.
The new one. Yep, he's the new Hellboy.
Oh, no kidding. I don't think I realized that.
Ralph Boner is the guy who played Flash. Not Flash, Quicksilver in
Yeah, I
WandaVision.
didn't realize that.
Yeah. That was kind of a letdown though. I thought it would be cooler.
Yeah, so I didn't realize they were going to take the picture I put up of all the Regal Robot stuff I had. They posted to the Regal Robot page and all that. That's cool.
Flexing.
Yeah.
Looks good.
I found it really humorous reading the comments because all the people that commenting clearly didn't know who I was.
I know.
Me or anything like that.
Saying that you don't have kids or anything.
Arguing over whether or not I had kids and all that. And I'm like, I was just laughing at myself. I won't comment. I'll just
they're like, this guy can't have kids or a wife or a life.
I gotta say, I said this very early on, way back about a year ago. I don't know why, but when I used to actually show pieces of my collection or whatnot, the one thing, and this drives me nuts, and I noticed that today, Steve, when your picture was circulating, the money thing comes up. People ask you, what do you do for a living? Like, I just find that so impersonal and so invasive. If the person doesn't know you, at least, if one of you chuckleheads asked, I wouldn't care. But then there's like the money thing. People ask, oh, but he can't have kids. He can't. It's like, I don't understand that. What's the obsession with the money aspect of it? It's weird.
Well, I think, I don't know. I think when I see, I understand your point. I think when I see a collection that's out of reach for me, that is like, oh my God, they have so much amazing stuff. How on earth can they afford that? I can't afford that, and so then you start wondering, and that's where it should end. Internal.
But you wonder in your mind. That's it.
But look behind me. Okay. I am by no means. I am an electrician. I don't make a lot of money. Yeah, but you're a
damn good electrician, Chris.
I'm fucking amazing electrician.
You fixed the lights in my garage.
I did. Even though you could have made it a lot easier for me by telling me what really happened. So, but like I've been collecting this stuff for years. That's the only way I have this stuff behind me. I'm not rich. I didn't buy all these. That's true.
Also, that's right. And there's the whole strategy. I mean, if I was, I think, I don't know about you guys, but I'm assuming it's similar. If I was trying to buy all this stuff without constantly trading up, I don't think I'd be able to afford it all. I've been able to get this stuff because I've traded. From 3 3/4 to 6 inch to 6 scale to just quarter scale and life size, right? That's been a constant trade. Yeah. I don't think I could do it.
People don't take those factors into play.
Yeah.
You know, where me, I don't sell much at all. So like I used to do if I got out of something, I would sell that, and then I would fund something, a new focus or something else I got into. But I haven't done that in a long time. But also, I'm at a point where I'm much more selective. I'm not just buying anything and everything. So if a $6,000 or $10,000 piece comes up, it's a little bit easier to say yes because I'm not. You know, people. Here's the problem: you're seeing that in like one chunk, right? So it sounds like a lot of money. But when you have somebody, again, we can go back to a statue collector or a hot toy collector, 10 grand, that's only really like 7 or 8 statues. So if you buy 7 or 8 statues over a 7-month time period, you know, I may not be buying 7 or 8 statues, but I may be buying one piece. So it's just like that, you know?
Yeah. And I don't know. That didn't bother me so much. I just thought it was kind of funny, but
it didn't bother me. I just thought it was funny that they assumed I didn't have kids. It's
well, kids, yeah. I mean, kids.
My kids are not. My kids know they do not go around that shit. And I've told when he has his friends over, I told my oldest son, if anything breaks, you will see severe consequences as a result.
Severe.
Is that
violent consequences?
That something might break or get touched, or hey, look at this, and then
do you know how stupid kids are, dude? Jason, you know how stupid kids are.
Yeah.
I mean, they're probably going downstairs putting their dick on Steve's stuff, dude.
Intentionally.
Yeah, like you don't want that shit.
I have good kids.
That's
so
someone was mentioning. I was reading in the comments about a week ago. Was it in our group about kids playing like baseball or football or something, and they like smash 2 statues?
Yeah,
that would be.
I know. I used to have a pool table down here, and the one time my wife came to me and she's like, "Do you mind if my son plays with his friends down here pool?" I'm like, "No,
you out of your mind?
No fucking way."
Get the hell out of here, dude. My kids will come in here every now and then and just kind of be wrestling or something, and one of their feet will hit just the shelf, and they'll look up at me like with the fear of God, like they know not to get anywhere near this shit.
Plus, you get that little spy camera in there. You're like,
I
see you, I see you, I see you, see me, see you.
I got the spy camera. Yeah.
He's like, don't touch it. He's calling home. Don't you touch it.
I'll cut you.
It was funny that some people were confused that there was a salacious in the picture. That was humorous. It's like, wait a second.
Do you guys?
How do you get that?
Do you guys have an idea of what? Do you guys have an idea of clearly what you're gonna do if you get hit by a bus or something with your collection? What happens to it?
Well, my kids
I know for me, there's 2 things, right? I want my wife to contact you guys, right? But I also want you guys to clear my browser history. So like both of those things need to happen right away.
And not even for the point, just for the prices. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. No. But seriously, what are you gonna do?
My sons all know.
I imagine they'd sell it. Your family will keep it, Chris. My family would sell it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine will probably get kept. I think mine will be kept.
You think so, Jay?
Yeah, it's been talked about a few times. I think it's looked upon as like where I have such a strong passion, and I think there's so much time and effort dedicated to it.
Yeah.
That's the reason, you know. And I'm sure eventually at some point it'll be like, well, what are we gonna do with this stuff? How long is it gonna sit around for, etc.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Farm Duster says Matt's collection will go to Chick-fil-A Foundation, and then Graham says fire sale, everything must go. CZ says Steve is getting entombed in that basement.
Look, that's an actual question. We asked that. I asked that when we had Gus on. So look at a collection like that, right?
Right.
Like that's genuinely like, okay, does that go to an institution? Does that go to a museum?
Correct.
You have to really think it through.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
But didn't he say it was going to go to a museum, his collection?
Well, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but it's the problem with that is people don't realize this, but it's really, really difficult to give stuff away and to give money away. It's a process. You can't just like donate stuff without. It's a process. So going through something like that is a little bit of a logistical challenge to make sure it's done right. But I don't know. It's interesting, you know. And I asked that question early on too with others, and I've been met with open-minded responses. I've been met with some crude responses, and it's just one of those things where you have to take it into consideration. You know, all said and done, we're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars over a couple of decades, and I mean it's assets. It's actual assets. You know.
Graham says, Matt, if she sells your collection for what if she sells your collection for what you told her you paid for it? Yeah, that's why
that's the problem.
I need these sons of bitches to be involved because
otherwise.
No, we will say, Jay, look, it's not what he paid for it. It's the market price you have to take into consideration.
Yeah, it went
the
up.
Market price. He only paid
everything went so far. Everything went so far up. Like
Salacious was only $100.
Exactly.
Matt was the Warren Buffett of collecting.
Yeah.
The truth is.
I just knew exactly which pieces were going to go up astronomically.
I have a spreadsheet that has everything and the current market value of it in it.
Oh, that's right.
I'll tell you what I'm worried about though is my son's fighting over specific pieces. That's what I'm worried about.
Right.
Because they're gonna want one of them's gonna want like this Falcon, and one's gonna want the Boba Fett, one's gonna want the Slave One, and I have to actually probably take the more important ones and name which one's going to who.
I don't know what my kids would actually want. CZ says someone just needs to light my computer on fire and step on it a few times. That's good. That's funny. Good idea to update that living trust. Yeah. You won most in a raffle. It goes in a raffle.
Yeah, sure.
I wonder if I'm sure certain men have to pull that.
God, I hope not.
Can you imagine they turn it around into other Lord of the Rings shit?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this about that Lord of the Rings.
It'd be worse
stuff.
if they bought DC shit with your Star Wars money.
Do you think that stuff would gain value?
Lord of the Rings?
I think it would pretty much stay what
it depends. It depends on if that Prime 1 line is like the line, right?
Yeah,
like
but
the statues to get for Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings stuff doesn't command a high price. Any of it.
I don't know. I honestly don't know the resale market for Lord of the Rings things.
I don't think there's a high demand for it.
I wouldn't think it would be very good. Yeah.
No.
And then you have to deal with shipping those massive things.
Right.
Like I'm sure the Sauron is multiple boxes.
Oh gosh, that thing is freaking huge.
So
what was that, Steve? Was that 4 feet?
Yeah. Just about, yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
I think it was 42 inches. I think it was 3.5 feet, 42 inches.
Jeez.
Well, yeah, there is a new Amazon TV series, but the characters are all different in that series. I mean, Sauron, when he wasn't Sauron, when he was, I forget what his name was, is going to be in it.
Fred?
Benjamin Boner. Ralph Boner, I'm sorry, not Benjamin.
Yeah.
Freaking funny, dude. Let's see. I was actually looking forward to seeing all the Lord of the Rings statues, but I get why you can't.
I was looking forward to seeing them too.
Yeah. It's a lot of scratch, man. That's a lot of stuff you had to put out for that. And the space, I mean, the space is really some of the
I tell you, I honestly was more concerned about being a slave to the line. Just having to continue it on because
that's just the beginning.
Right. They're just going to keep coming out with them.
Nobody put Steve in a corner. Okay. Nobody put Steve in cuffs and makes him get anything. And I think it was a smart idea. Especially when you're moving into things like half animals from Star Wars. I mean,
Regal robot.
Well, part of the problem too is, you start finding about these like limited custom runs that are going on out there, right? That you want to get in on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh boy, how am I going to do that and continue to do all this retail stuff? So
I love it. I'm like, hey, Steve, check this out. It's like,
I love it. I love it when you contact me with stuff like that, Jason. And on the other hand, I hate it. Like we were talking today, and you told me about something today, and I'm like, oh, son of a bitch, I cannot believe this.
I know. It's such a catch-22 because you get excited, but then it's like, ouch. Yeah.
Yep.
Benjamin says the people I don't like, I'm gonna will my Novos pre-orders to, so they get. That's good.
That is good.
That's good. And they'll be so happy. They'll be so happy, but they'll have to wait for years. Fantastic. I actually still have, I think, some Lenovo stuff pre-ordered from Big Bad Toy Store that I need to cancel.
You really do. You just need to tell them, I got my money back. You may remember that.
I know. Yeah.
Matt doesn't like writing an email and canceling.
No, I don't like.
He likes when they keep his. He likes when they keep his deposit.
No, I don't like talking to people like that. But I need to do it.
You have a few things you need.
Jason talked me into getting 2 Revens from different places, and I got to cancel. I got to cancel one of them. Still,
like always, you went to panic mode. You went to full mode.
I super panicked.
You did,
which did not make any sense. Like you can still buy the thing.
Yep.
Freaking ridiculous.
That's amazing that you can still buy it.
You can still buy it. I don't either.
Yeah.
Because it's Mando.
Amazing. No,
they're going to make a bazillion of them.
We're talking about Revan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't gotten that.
I got one available, Revan.
Yeah, why don't you just?
I said I wish I had not. Gotten it.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm looking forward to.
It's gonna be great.
I'm not regretting that buy.
It is, but again,
it's gonna be great.
I
know. I know. Space is becoming the new problem.
It is.
Space is
This is why this is part of the reason why I've slowed down on buying the MYZ statues. Because they're all wonderful, but if you buy every single one, where the hell are you going to put them? There's a limit, guys. There really is.
I know.
Matt, your setup is kind of like made for statues.
Yeah.
Shells, it's like it's made for that, right? I don't have those types of shells. I have mostly billies.
No, I know.
Right? So
but I also had the luxury of having something before. As I'm going into evolving into this other thing, I could decide this is how I want them to look, right? So you kind of already had those from your
tons of billies,
previous Hot Toys collection, right? I mean,
yep.
So you're kind of just kind of making it work.
Yep. Well, believe me, remember I considered switching over to those other displays, right?
Yeah.
Close, but I'm glad I never did.
Oh,
the
aquariums,
legendary,
yeah.
The aquariums.
I'm glad I didn't do that.
Oh, hell of a lot like sitting in your basement.
I liked those. I wish they
look great.
They look great. They look great.
They look like Petco, the fish wall. They did. They look like the fish wall at PetSmart.
What?
They
Get out of here, dude.
They look like the fish wall at PetSmart.
That's funny, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Not only do they not look like that, but I do actually like the fish wall at PetSmart.
They do.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah, those displays are kind of like giant statue displays. That's all they're really good for at the end of the day. So,
Chris, have you seen the glow in the dark fish at those PetSmart?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That's cool.
Like how'd they make glow in the dark fish? Like
they're radioactive fish.
Are they naturally radioactive, or did they breed them that way?
They bred them that way.
This is
either that, or they're genetically engineered.
We can stop talking about radioactive fish for a second. So, Brian asked a genuine question.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, excuse us. Brian asked the question.
Right here?
We talked about this amongst ourselves, but in all seriousness, so what do we think of this whole Anovos? Any thoughts? I mean, what are people thinking?
Was it Dino Novos or what is it?
Yeah. It's Rubies and NECA doing it. Yeah, I mean, what
I'm
are people
surprised.
talking about?
I'm honestly surprised Rubies and NECA would do anything together. Like,
Well, NECA owns Rubies now.
oh, do they? I didn't know that. Okay, so
Yeah.
I just both of those companies even together, they just don't do great stuff. Like I know NECA's okay. Like a lot of the stuff that NECA comes out, they do a lot of interesting like different lines and stuff, but everything they come out with is like I don't know. I don't really like it. So I don't know, man. Maybe they have the actual like the ability to get these things made and out to people on time.
They could have at least picked a name that wasn't almost exactly like the Novos.
I know. It's not a good name.
Well,
it's
they
just
did
a
it where
Novos 2.0.
they did it where it's turnkey, but the thing is what people don't realize. People are like, oh, these prices. So they think Rubies, and they're thinking the old school Rubies plastic costumes. And they're like, the prices are too high. They're crazy. They're this.
Sure.
What you're literally getting. If you've ever owned an Anovos helmet, that's what you're getting. You're getting the same.
Yeah, same thing.
Pieces of a Anovos.
Same thing.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing. So the prices are actually better. They're adjusted to be just slightly cheaper than what Anovos is charging. So you're getting a better deal. You're getting a quality product if that's something that you want, the fiberglass piece, and that you're also hopefully this company is able to. I don't think it's a lot of people were putting up memes like it's a Novos in the skies, or they're trying to like if you go to Novos's website, it then redirects you to this. Well, that's all Disney's doing. Disney has a very specific way of managing the licenses, managing the IP, and so on and so forth. So I think at this point, you just have a trusted company taking over for an unsavory company and trying to follow through with, selling and fulfilling. Now, my curiosity comes in with, I had sent them an email amongst many others. My curiosity comes in with, if they're going to try to make everybody whole that has lost money or lost pre-orders, I feel like they'll be bankrupt in a week.
Yeah.
Unless Disney's going to financially back that and to allow them to move forward. If that's the case, then that's a good sign. But I just don't see how they can do something like that.
And that's why I'm a little bit concerned about my pre-orders now. Like, can I argue that I want my money back when it's possible that they will actually fulfill those? Right. That's the question.
Well, right now they have access to stock that Anovos was in production. So if you don't see it currently available on the new site, then those pieces aren't happening for a while. So if you ordered anything that's not on the site, you could probably get a refund, no problem.
Yeah,
I wouldn't wait, Matt. I wouldn't wait.
Yeah, I know.
Because let's say the new Anovos puts up the Death Trooper. Big Bad Toy Store could say, yeah, we might get that in. They won't give you your money back.
That is a sick looking helmet, though.
It is. It's awesome.
Do you really wait another 4 years for it?
I've waited 4 years. So no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Well, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Farm Death Star says it's only cool for Rogue One helmets. I'm just picking up the Short Trooper helmet. Yeah. And they Anovos makes a good helmet. It displays really well.
Yeah. They make
so, yeah, if they
my Novos helmet is I have the Short Trooper. It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's solid. It looks good. It smells great. I mean, the whole thing
is beautiful.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Really
they do a great job at making, especially Rogue One stuff. They do other things. They do obviously do other things, but like, I wouldn't touch any of their original trilogy shit just because I feel like RS stuff is like by far much better. But that said,
solid, man. They're solid. They're nice lining on the inside too.
I know it's nice.
They're heavy, They're just overall. When they made them, they were great.
Do they have the Short Trooper available?
It's listed on the new De Novo and What? How the hell do you pronounce this? It's
Duo Novo or something.
Denuo Novo. God.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Someone saying I think it's only 4 helmets right now available.
Yeah.
Short Trooper helmet, but the new photos because Novos updated the helmet, but Novos didn't pay for the new studio photos of Shore helmet because 2020 they didn't know it was taken. Okay, sure. CC saying I bought the Gentle Giant 1-1 statue Death Trooper helmet for $200. I wasn't prepared to spend $1,200 on eBay for Novos. Is that what it's going for? Jeez, that's ridiculous.
Is it really going that high?
Look at this. Colin Paris. Hey, I woke up early, so it's still alive. Nice. Yeah. Good morning. Enjoy your day, Colin. Bright. It's a bright, sunny. It's a new day, Colin. You go out and just take the bull by the horns. You enjoy that day. What do you guys think? We good now that Colin jumped on? We're gonna hop on. It's just we've been on too long already.
Oh, we're talking about glow in the dark fish and Taco Bell, and we didn't talk about anything.
Listen, Jason. Glow in the dark fish is a seriously messed up shit.
It is.
That's something that should be talked about more on other streams, but you're only hearing that here, guys. So subscribe, like, dislike, give us all that stuff.
This is the next Joe Rogan show. Just so everybody knows.
Exactly.
But we talk about everything.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, our next guest is going to get stoned live on the show.
Yeah, guys, I think we're good. We need to hop off, but we will be back on Friday. We'll be doing a group therapy on Friday, and then I think next week we're going to be doing some unboxings as well because I should be getting a couple things. We're going to do Jason's top 10 pre-order show, which will be fun. So yeah, Chris, you happy?
I'm good, brother.
Good, man. I'm glad. It looks really good, dude.
I love it. It's
Happy
really awesome. I'm glad that I changed my mind. I really am.
Good. I'm happy for you. Everyone in the chat, appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for hanging out all this time and even through all the shitty, dumb talk. And we really appreciate you. And we'll see you Friday. Cool. See you guys.